Hey everybody, it's Stacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin, coming to you for my 365 days of sharing from my heart to yours. And as I was thinking today about what I was going to share, I decided that, like my Wednesday loves, I come up with a topic and I kind of, think about what I'm going to say. And I decided with these that I just wanted to come and have it be raw and authentic, and just whatever comes out, because this is my journey, and I would love for anything to help anyone on their journey. If it resonates with you. If it doesn't, maybe there's, something that may spark something in your heart that is something that you needed to hear. And I just want it to be authentic and real, and to be a teaching and a learning tool, because a lot of times I've found, going through your spiritual journey, that we come upon these people, and I'm not saying this is wrong or whatever, but it's like, they're like, I went from nothing, I had nothing, and weeks later I had, all the money to start up my business. And, maybe they were at a different spot in their journey, and that is great. I want to be authentic to where I'm at in my journey, so that other people can watch this. And, I guess what I missed through some of those people is that, what were all the steps that you had to go through before that? Like, what happened to you? What were your feelings? Did you just immediately be like, bam? I went to this Dowell Blessing, and the head guy was kind of like, I just made a decision, and he's never suffered since. And I'm like, I would love to have that, but apparently I chose another path with, a bunch of different things that I chose to go through. And I think, like, each life we choose, we know the opportunities we have for suffering, and we know the opportunities that we have for joy, and we have free will to choose each life. And I just want to, through my journey, give you all the tools that you can use to, maybe have a day or two, where you are just grieving, and you're in that space, and you're unhappy. We can't always be happy and positive. And I think, that's how I had lived my life previously. And, it was this mask, and we come with all these different masks and things that we put on, our mask for home, our mask for school, our mask with our family, our mask with our friends, our mask because I don't want to deal with this situation, our mask of I want to drink because I don't know, our mask of I want to have this because, it's just all these different masks. And essentially, they come from ourselves as a way of protecting ourselves because of whatever happened. And sure, some of it's, from things in these lives, but we also, each time we come in, we bring along other patterns that we didn't quite conquer. And we want to. And, like I've said before, like, we beg to come here. And some of you are probably like, fuck that. I know sometimes I have felt that, because it's, it can be frustrating, it can be hard, and, all this talk about manifestation, and people are like, do this, do that, do this if you can't, do that if you can't. Like, it is your journey, and you have to decide what works for you and what's best for you. But I do know that whatever your attention is on, that's where your intention will be, and that's where you will find your abundance. I'm working through my story of always needing someone else to help me to not only survive, but to help me thrive. Like, I have this pattern of, apparently, this is a recent discovery, of not trusting that I can do and live this life as station-worthy, a mom of four, all on my own. Like, I don't need anybody else. And there's been all these periods in my life where that has just been shown to me, and yet I settle for things that are less than my greatness because I'm so afraid that I can't. And so, I've made the decision to end this relationship, which by all means, I wanted to be my last. Like, I've had enough. I've done enough failed relationships that I was like, oh, seriously, I did this again? But it's a whole different perspective this time, and it's my choice. Like, I want to choose somebody. Not they choose me and I'm like, oh, you think those things are nice? Oh, you like this? And about stuff that I know about myself. But it's not returned. And that is okay. I just want to make my own path and to do the things that I came here to do. And not worry about what anybody else thinks. And that's another struggle of mine, is that I worry, like, my current ex, I'm worried about what his family thinks of me. Like, oh, I hope they still think I'm a good person. Like, seriously, what is that? But it's obviously something that I've chosen to work through and to come to, a better space in myself. And, right now I'm dealing with this manifestation of money because I have been working on this. I've been thinking about it. I've been doing things that I thought were going in the right direction. But yet there's still been this little grip of fear. And it keeps derailing me. And I keep going back to it like, oh, I'm not going to have enough money. I'm not going to have enough money. And guess what? Ta-da! I don't have enough money. And so I am trying to, look for anything that is going to be like, oh my God, that's it. Okay. But it's going to take some time. And, I've always tried to control situations. Okay, I'm not going to have this money here. I'm going to control it, find out here. And instead of allowing the universe to bring it to me. And like yesterday I talked about holding your self-value, your self-worth high, and the universe responding to that. And it's the same way with money. If I don't believe I should have this, or for whatever reason I think that I can't do it on my own, I need somebody else, then that is going to be what happens. That is going to transpire. And all the events that are going to go on are going to be that. And I just want to be able to let go and allow the universe to bless me. And my hope is for all of you, and whatever you're struggling with, to just take a moment to go inward and look at it. Find the pattern, find the instance, find the place that this has started, so that you can look at it and let it go and allow the universe to bless you. I know that anybody in self-help, they always talk about this infinite abundance in the universe. And it all comes down to our perception and, what these stories we have in our heads as to why I can't have this, and the things that we do so that we don't get that thing, even though, like, our conscious mind is like, I want that. I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able to take classes to better my healing work, or just take classes because I want to take these classes for fun. Like, I want to travel, I want to do these things. But somehow, I have this, subconscious belief that I don't deserve them and I can't do this on my own. And, so I found out, probably just today I just realized this, is that I haven't been setting goals for myself because I am so afraid that if I get to this point and I don't have that, that means that I didn't work hard enough. I'm not loved hard enough or good enough or whatever. And, this agreement that I have with the universe didn't work. And the only thing that I need to do is look at my perception of how I see this, because we are all one with the universe. And the universe ultimately loves us and wants to bless us and wants us to prosper and wants us to remember the I am that we are. So I love you all and am looking forward to the next year.